everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have an official announcement coming from Marvel Studios / Disney themselves into the regards of a confirmation for Captain Marvel 2, that they're being the Marvels for a record-breaking runtime. We are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the direct article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions and theories in the comments down below, as well as they read The Marvels, aka the sequel to Captain Marvel, newly confirmed runtime just set a new MCU record. Set to arrive in theaters on Friday, November 10th, the sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel reunites Brie Larson's Carol Danvers with Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, while also bringing two MCU Disney Plus stars, Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel and Tiana Paris's Monica Rambeau, to the big screen, whilst also continuing on their journeys. However, in the case of this Captain Marvel story of higher, further, faster, doesn't necessarily seem to be the case for the runtime being longer. And to clarify, I'm pretty dang excited here for this movie here, because as I've kind of described and talked about already here plenty of times, honestly, here on the channel into the regards of the Marvels, videos, it really is just like a mini Avengers movie, and we haven't had something like that, it really feels like, since, Avengers Endgame. I think the best, though, comparison for this movie, especially like in the recent, would have to be 2021's Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, in a way, that movie was almost like a mini Avengers movie kind of going on with there. So I really feel that the Marvels is going to kind of pull off that same kind of vibe that we had from No Way Home, except for, Captain Marvel and, all of those characters. Disney has now confirmed that the Marvels runtime is, in fact, an hour and 45 minutes, breaking the record for the shortest MCU movie to date. Over 10 years worth of, Marvel movies, and this is the shortest Marvel movie to date. Is pretty insane. We did cover this and talk about this here on the channel actually already, but that was simply a rumor. This is an official announcement and confirmation from Marvel Studios / Disney themselves. While this was expected thanks to, cinema listings, this is the first time Disney has verified that the Marvel Studios film's length. Not only is Captain Marvel 2 8 minutes shorter than the Incredible Hulk from 2008 and Thor: The Dark World, both of which were previously the shortest movies in the MCU library tied together, but the film is 18 minutes shorter than the original Captain Marvel film as well. I could, but I'm not going to. I have their article linked in the description down below. They have all of the runtimes for all the Marvel movies listed in this article. The shortest now being the Captain Marvel, or the Marvels movie, being an hour and 45 minutes. The longest Marvel movie, though, is of course Avengers Endgame, clocking in at 3 hours and 1 minute. Underneath that, as the second longest, is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever at 2 hours and 41 minutes. So you guys kind of get the time frame there. Really, the average is kind of closer to 2 hours and 10 minutes. Around there is the normal Marvel movie runtime. So this year being said, though, what does the Marvel's runtime mean for the movie? Well, this makes a bit of a complexity, because as I had mentioned, this kind of is supposed to feel like a mini Avengers movie, maybe something similar to Spider-Man No Way Home, but how are they going to be able to pull that off with such a short runtime, especially with dealing with, so many different characters, and on a more complex level, let's face it, than comparing it to the characters that we had in Spider-Man No Way Home, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. They're great, but they were simple pop-in cameos pretty much at that, and for this, in this case, we're going to have to deal with some world building, it feels, because Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau are characters that are going to be sticking around for, the future of the MCU. The Marvel's record-breaking length isn't just surprising, but concerning to a point for many fans. Some of the most successful MCU films have been the franchise's longest ones, not the shortest, and unlike the original Captain Marvel 2019 movie, Captain Marvel 2 is an ensemble featuring 3 heroes as opposed to 1. It's also worth noting that fan confidence in Marvel Studios and its Phase 5 slate overall has considerably cooled in light of recent disappointments and studio reconstructing. running, which by any means isn't necessarily bad. It just feels that there's a bit of a fatigue overall for, well, not just superhero movies, but Marvel specifically. Still, neither recent events nor the film's surprisingly brief confirmed on that the Marvels will be maybe a disappointing film, is what many have been projecting for. Yes, the film has 3 leads, but MCU fans already know these compelling characters and their stories to a point, allowing that the Marvels movie to hit the ground running and whisk audiences along for the ride, which does give it quite an advantage, seeing that Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel were already set up in, Disney+. The shorter length might also mean a more concentrated, character-driven plot instead of Marvel Studios' penchant of subplots and other setups that are kind of going on, which is something that I'm kind of looking forward to for this movie as well. Now, regardless of how Captain Marvel 2's record runtime plays with audiences and how it stacks up against prior MCU films will be fascinating to see, but then again, we cannot judge this movie simply based off its runtime. We'll have to simply wait and see. Guys, this year all being said, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.